Hey everybody, it's Matt Swires at the Trademark Company, and today we are dealing with the topic of making generational differences in the workplace irrelevant. In a lot of circles, the word millennial these days have taken on a very negative connotation. But so when we're dealing with different generations in the workplace, it's important to sort of understand who they are, what they stand for, etc. But really, most importantly to your business, how do you cut through generational differences and make sure that you just have a wonderful, consistent product for your business? And to be candid with you, it's pretty easy. But first, let me tell you what I'm talking about. So we've got the boomers who are sort of in their late 50s now to somewhere in their 70s, and this is a generation that was content to work for the same employer for 40 or 50 years, and on their on the last day of their employment they'd get a shiny pin and they would be happy about it. Then of course you've got my generation, Gen X. Everything that was preached to us was, well, just work harder, and the work day doesn't end at 5, and hey, you come in on Saturdays, Sundays, and Christmas and the holidays and such. Then there's the millennials, which we actually created. We and Gen X are actually their parents. We created them, and they're more along the lines of, again, 9 to 5, and whew, am I exhausted, and they're out the door and such. And then Gen Z finally, well, we don't know what the heck's going on with them, but we'll figure it out eventually. But so how do you meld all of these, different work ethics and all that sort of stuff? And again, these are generalizations for every generation. That's sort of what they've become known for, but it doesn't mean they're not, great employees across the board, because who knows, not anyone is correct. In reference to their ideas. It's just opinions, right? We found a very easy way at the Trademark Company and throughout my other businesses to sort of cut through this, and really it's just focus on what's important to the business. Do you really care if someone works beyond 9 to 5? Do you really care, if they work on a Saturday or a Sunday, or have these different, views on the workplace? No. What you care about is, are you delivering that great product for your customer, and are you delivering it in a manner which is consistent with your business model? So it's very simple to cut across these generational differences. You yourself just have to relax depending on which generation you are in. For instance, if you're a boomer managing a Gen X or a Gen X managing a millennial, the answer may not simply be always, well, work Saturdays or work Sundays. It's just simply set the expectations of what their job entails, what they're supposed to be hitting, those targets. And if they can do it from 9 to 5, great. What do you care? If they have to work a little bit beyond, okay, fantastic. But the number one thing is to define each position and then define the goals for that position. And then the number two thing is just simply to hold them to the goals. And it really doesn't matter what generation you're actually dealing with. So don't get your nose pushed out of joint if you happen to be a Gen Xer and you're concerned that your millennials are walking out the door at 5 o'clock. Well, if they got their job done, great. If they didn't get their job done, when they have a review opportunity, you simply point out, well, you're not getting your job done, and here's what we need to do to get your job done. But by having defined set of goals and what they are expected in their job, it makes this a lot less stressful of an environment dealing with the different generational views in the actual workplace. Hope this has been helpful. Put any comments, questions, concerns down in the comments. And as always, just buzz us at the Trademark Company if we can be of service. Thanks.